The Duggar family, once synonymous with TLC's *19 Kids and Counting*, has remained a fixture in the public eye despite years of controversy, cancelled shows, and shifting media strategies. Their latest iteration, *Counting on*, focused on the weddings of daughters Jill and Jessa Duggar, reigniting interest in the family's tightly woven narrative. Now, whispers of another potential pregnancy, this time allegedly revealed accidentally by Jinger Voulo, have sparked fresh speculation. While no official confirmation has emerged, the rumor mill offers a window into the complexities of fame, privacy, and the relentless scrutiny faced by reality TV families. The Duggars, a legacy of scrutiny. The Duggar family rose to fame through their eponymous TLC series, which chronicled the lives of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar and their 19 children. The show's blend of wholesome family values and sheer novelty captivated audiences for over a decade. However, the franchise imploded in 2015 when past molestation allegations against eldest son Josh Duggar resurfaced, leading to the show's cancellation. The fallout prompted the family to rebrand with *Counting on*, which shifted focus to younger daughters Jill and Jessa, navigating marriage and independence. Jinger Voulo, the fourth eldest daughter, later joined the spotlight with her own spin-off, *Jinger Gets Real*, documenting her journey as a mother and advocate for God's plan amid personal struggles. Jinger's evolution from a shy Duggar sister to a candid public figure has been marked by her willingness to discuss vulnerabilities, including her battles with anxiety and postpartum depression. Married to former Focus on the Family employee Jeremy Voulo, the couple has 2 children, daughter Vienna, born 2020, and son Isaiah, born 2022. Jinger's openness about parenting challenges contrasts with the family's earlier, more polished image, endearing her to fans seeking authenticity. Yet, this visibility also amplifies every word and gesture, turning casual remarks into headlines. Rumors of a potential Duggar pregnancy resurgence began circulating after a clip from a recent Jinger Voulo interview or social media post surfaced. In the hypothetical scenario, Jinger might have referenced another blessing or growing our family in passing, prompting viewers to dissect her words for clues. Such moments are not uncommon in reality TV, where personal milestones often blur with public narratives. For instance, stars of *Keeping Up with the Kardashians* and *John and Kate plus 8* have faced similar scrutiny over offhand comments or wardrobe choices. However, as of July 2024, neither Jinger nor the Duggar family has confirmed a pregnancy. The alleged remark could easily stem from a misheard phrase, metaphorical language, or even a fan's overinterpretation. The Duggars, having navigated intense criticism, are likely cautious about sharing private updates without careful framing. Michelle Duggar's memoir, *Counted Blessed*, released in 2023, emphasized the family's resilience amid adversity, suggesting they prioritize strategic storytelling over spontaneous disclosures. Reality TV thrives on intimacy, offering audiences a voyeuristic connection to participants' lives. For families like the Duggars, this dynamic creates tension between maintaining privacy and meeting viewer expectations. Pregnancies, births, and weddings are lucrative plot points, often teased months in advance to sustain engagement. Yet, accidental revelations, or perceived ones, can disrupt carefully planned announcements. Consider the case of Kate Gosselin during *John and Kate plus 8*, whose rumored divorce was confirmed via a wardrobe mishap, a missing wedding ring, long before official news broke. Similarly, Kim Kardashian's early pregnancy with North West was speculated based on a red carpet outfit. These examples highlight how fans dissect every detail, often conflating speculation with fact. For the Duggars, the stakes are higher. Their brand hinges on a narrative of faith, family, and redemption, particularly post-Josh Duggar scandal. A new pregnancy would symbolize continuity, reinforcing their commitment to traditional values. Yet, it could also invite backlash from critics who view their lifestyle as exploitative or regressive. The family's decision to address, or ignore, such rumors likely balances these competing pressures. In the digital age, rumors spread faster than ever. Platforms like TikTok and Twitter enable users to analyze and redistribute snippets of content, often stripping them of context. A 5-second clip of Jinger discussing her toddler's upcoming sibling, "We're so excited to teach Isaiah about sharing," could be misconstrued as a pregnancy hint, even if she meant fostering or adopting. Algorithms prioritize engagement, ensuring that sensational takes overshadow nuanced discussions. Moreover, the Duggars' social media strategies have evolved. While Michelle and Jim Bob maintain a curated presence, younger members like Jill and Jessa Duggar utilize Instagram and YouTube to share glimpses of their lives. Jinger, in particular, engages followers with relatable anecdotes about motherhood, making her an easy target for speculation. Her authenticity, ironically, fuels both empathy and invasive curiosity. The obsession with celebrity pregnancies raises ethical questions. For public figures, personal milestones become commodities, stripped of privacy. In the Duggars' case, this dynamic is compounded by their reality TV origins and conservative Christian platform, which frames their family as a moral exemplar. A pregnancy announcement would not just be a personal update, but a symbolic statement about their beliefs on motherhood, fertility, and divine purpose. Critics argue that dissecting such details perpetuates unrealistic expectations for viewers, particularly young women raised in similar environments. Conversely, supporters contend that the Duggars willingly entered the spotlight and must accept public interest as part of the package. The reality likely lies in the middle. While the family chose fame initially, the line between voluntary disclosure and invasive speculation is increasingly blurred. The Duggars' history with pregnancy announcements offers insight into how this scenario might unfold. Michelle Duggar famously revealed her 19th pregnancy on Larry King Live in 2009, framing it as a miracle despite health risks. Subsequent updates were shared via official channels, including books and the family blog. After the 2015 scandal, however, the family retreated from transparency, with pregnancies of married daughters like Jill and Jessa disclosed only after birth. This shift reflects a defensive posture, prioritizing damage control over openness. If Jinger is indeed pregnant, the family may delay confirmation until the second trimester or avoid specifics altogether. Alternatively, they might leverage the news to reframe their public image, emphasizing hope and renewal amid past turmoil. Why we can't look away. The Duggar family's enduring fascination lies in their paradoxical nature. They are both ordinary and extraordinary. Their size, religious convictions, and reality TV pedigree set them apart, yet their struggles, parenting, marriage, forgiveness, are universal. A potential pregnancy taps into this duality, inviting both judgment and relatability. Is Jinger's hypothetical growing family a testament to faith or recklessness, a private joy or a public spectacle? The answer depends on the lens through which one views them. Moreover, the Duggars represent a cultural touchstone for debates about media ethics, religious influence, and the commercialization of personal life. Each rumor, whether about pregnancies, reconciliations, or scandals, reignites these conversations, proving that their story resonates far beyond their Arkansas home. Waiting for confirmation. As of now, the alleged pregnancy remains unconfirmed. Jinger Voulo has not addressed the rumors directly, and the Duggar family's official channels remain silent. In an era of instant analysis and viral conjecture, this silence is telling. It underscores the need to approach such stories with skepticism, resisting the urge to transform speculation into narrative. If history teaches us anything, it's that the Duggars will reveal what they deem necessary, on their terms. Until then, the rumors serve as a reminder of our collective hunger for drama and the fine line between public persona and private reality. Whether Jinger is expecting or not, the episode highlights the challenges of navigating fame in a world where every word is a potential headline. Amy Duggar, one of the eldest daughters in the famously conservative Duggar family, has been a familiar face to fans of the reality TV series *Counting on*. As part of a family that gained national attention through their appearances on *19 Kids and Counting*, and its successor show, Amy and her siblings grew up under constant public scrutiny. The Duggars have long been associated with traditional Christian values, emphasizing strong family bonds, modesty, and strict religious beliefs. Throughout the years, Amy has navigated life in the spotlight while raising her own family, maintaining a public persona that aligns with her upbringing. Like many of her siblings, Amy has shared glimpses of her personal life with viewers, including her marriage, motherhood, and challenges faced along the way. The family's reality shows have often portrayed them as open and transparent, offering an inside look at their daily struggles and triumphs. However, this perceived openness has also made any form of controversy particularly impactful, as fans tend to view the Duggars as a model of honesty and moral integrity. When any member of the family is involved in a scandal or deception, it shakes the foundation of their carefully cultivated image. The recent revelations surrounding Amy's husband and a fabricated health issue has sent shockwaves through the Duggar fanbase. While health struggles are not uncommon in the public eye, the dishonesty surrounding this particular incident has raised questions about the family's authenticity. As the situation unfolds, many are left wondering how such an event could affect Amy's personal life and the broader reputation of the Duggar family as a whole. The controversy surrounding Amy Duggar's husband began when he publicly disclosed a serious health issue that supposedly required extensive medical treatment. At the time, he shared details about a severe injury that allegedly left him unable to work for an extended period. The story quickly spread across social media and Duggar fan communities, generating sympathy from followers who were accustomed to the family's openness about personal struggles. Amy and her husband initially encouraged prayers and support from their audience, reinforcing their image as a couple facing adversity with faith and resilience. However, doubts soon emerged when inconsistencies in the story came to light. As more information surfaced, it became clear that the injury had been exaggerated and, in some cases, entirely fabricated. Multiple sources contradicted the initial claims, revealing that Amy's husband had not suffered the extent of harm he had described. Some reports suggested that the injury was used as a justification for financial hardship, leading to speculation that the couple may have sought monetary assistance under false pretenses. The revelation of these discrepancies shocked fans, many of whom had previously viewed the Duggars as a family grounded in honesty and accountability. Social media erupted with discussions about the deception, with some followers expressing disappointment while others defended the couple, arguing that everyone makes mistakes. The situation took a further turn when Amy's husband eventually admitted to misleading the public. In a statement, he acknowledged that he had not been entirely truthful about his condition, though he stopped short of issuing a full apology. His explanation cited personal struggles and emotional distress as contributing factors to his decision to fabricate the story. Amy, for her part, remained largely silent in the immediate aftermath, only briefly addressing the situation in a vague social media post that emphasized the importance of prayer and moving forward. This lack of a direct response fueled further criticism, with many questioning why she had not taken a stronger stance on the issue. The scandal has since become one of the most talked about developments in recent Duggar family news. Fans of *Counting on* and longtime followers of the family have been left grappling with the implications of this deception, particularly in light of the Duggars' long-standing reputation as paragons of Christian virtue. The incident has not only damaged Amy's personal credibility, but has also reignited broader conversations about the authenticity of reality television portrayals. The revelation that Amy Duggar's husband had misled the public about his health issue sparked an intense reaction from fans and media outlets alike. Many longtime supporters of the Duggar family expressed disappointment, with some taking to social media to voice their frustration over what they saw as a betrayal of trust. For years, the Duggars had cultivated an image of unwavering honesty and moral integrity, making the deception particularly jarring for those who had followed their journey for decades. Some fans pointed to the family's frequent emphasis on accountability and repentance, questioning why Amy and her husband had not taken a more transparent approach in addressing the situation. Others, however, defended the couple, suggesting that they had been under immense stress and deserved compassion rather than public condemnation. Beyond individual fan reactions, the scandal also drew significant attention from entertainment news outlets and reality TV commentators. Several publications highlighted the irony of the situation, noting that the Duggars have often been held up as examples of conservative Christian values, particularly when it comes to personal responsibility and truthfulness. The contrast between their public persona and the dishonesty surrounding Amy's husband's health issue was not lost on critics, with some commentators drawing comparisons to past controversies involving other members of the Duggar family. These included Josh Duggar's highly publicized legal troubles and the family's history of facing scrutiny over their parenting choices and financial dealings. The media coverage further fueled debates about the authenticity of reality television portrayals, with some observers questioning how much of the Duggars' public image is carefully curated for entertainment purposes. While some fans remained loyal, others began to distance themselves from the family, citing a growing sense of disillusionment. The scandal also reignited discussions about accountability within the reality TV industry, with critics arguing that public figures who rely on audience trust should be held to a higher standard of honesty. As the conversation continued to unfold, it became clear that the damage to Amy's personal reputation, and by extension, the broader Duggar brand, would not be easily repaired. In the wake of the scandal, Amy Duggar has attempted to navigate the fallout while balancing her family responsibilities and public image. Her initial silence on the matter led to speculation about her stance on her husband's deception, but she eventually addressed the situation in a series of social media posts. Rather than issuing a direct apology or condemning her husband's actions, Amy emphasized the importance of prayer, faith, and moving forward. She acknowledged the difficulties her family was facing, but stopped short of explicitly condemning the dishonesty that had sparked the controversy. This approach was met with mixed reactions, with some followers appreciating her attempt to maintain a sense of grace under pressure, while others criticized her for failing to take a firm moral stance. Behind the scenes, Amy has reportedly been grappling with the emotional weight of the scandal. Close friends and associates have suggested that she is deeply hurt by the situation, not only because of the public embarrassment, but also due to the strain it has placed on her marriage. The Duggars have always presented a united front in times of crisis, but this incident has tested their ability to maintain that cohesion under scrutiny. Some insiders have speculated that Amy may have been initially unaware of the extent of her husband's deception, adding another layer of complexity to her response. Whether she knew the truth from the beginning or discovered it later, the reality remains that she is now forced to contend with the consequences alongside him. Despite the challenges, Amy has continued to fulfill her public obligations, including appearances on family-related projects and social media engagements. However, the scandal has undeniably altered how she is perceived by fans and critics alike. Once seen as one of the more stable and grounded members of the Duggar family, she is now navigating a precarious position in which her own credibility is being questioned. The balancing act between protecting her family's privacy and addressing public concerns has proven to be an ongoing struggle, with no clear resolution in sight. The controversy surrounding Amy Duggar's husband has undoubtedly dealt a blow to the Duggar family's carefully maintained public image. Known for their unwavering commitment to traditional Christian values, the family has long positioned itself as a symbol of faith, integrity, and moral uprightness. However, the recent revelations have cast doubt on the authenticity of their public persona, particularly among longtime followers who have grown increasingly critical of the family's repeated brushes with scandal. Each controversy, whether involving Josh Duggar's past legal issues, the family's financial dealings, or now this latest deception, has chipped away at the trust that once defined their brand. As a result, the Duggars now face an uphill battle in maintaining their influence within the conservative media landscape. One of the most immediate consequences of the scandal is the erosion of trust among their core audience. Many of the Duggars' supporters have been drawn to their story precisely because of its perceived honesty and moral clarity. However, the revelation that a family member fabricated a serious health issue has led some fans to question whether the Duggars' entire public narrative is carefully curated for entertainment purposes. This skepticism could have long-term ramifications, particularly for the family's ability to secure future media opportunities. While counting on has remained a staple for loyal viewers, the show's ratings have fluctuated in recent years, and continued controversies may further diminish its appeal. Additionally, any potential spin-offs or new projects involving the Duggars could face increased scrutiny from networks and production companies wary of associating with a family whose credibility has been repeatedly called into question. Beyond the realm of entertainment, the scandal also has implications for the Duggars' standing within conservative Christian circles. The family has often been held up as an example of godly living, with their lifestyle choices and parenting philosophy influencing many within their community. However, the dishonesty surrounding Amy's husband's health issue challenges this perception, potentially leading to a shift in how religious leaders and organizations view the family. Some conservative voices have already begun distancing themselves from the Duggars, citing concerns about integrity and accountability. If this trend continues, the family's ability to maintain their influence in faith-based media and speaking engagements may be significantly impacted. The controversy surrounding Amy Duggar's husband serves as a stark reminder of the complexities that come with public life, particularly for those who have built their identities around faith, transparency, and moral accountability. While the Duggar family has long been associated with these values, the recent scandal has exposed the challenges of maintaining an image of unwavering integrity in the face of personal struggles. The incident has not only raised questions about the authenticity of their public narrative, but also highlighted the broader implications of deception in the realm of reality television. For public figures, especially those who operate within a faith-based framework, the expectation of honesty is not just a personal responsibility, but a contractual obligation to their audience. When that trust is broken, the consequences can be far-reaching, affecting both personal relationships and professional opportunities. As Amy and her husband navigate the fallout, the situation underscores the delicate balance between accountability and forgiveness. While many have criticized the couple for their dishonesty, others have acknowledged that mistakes are an inevitable part of human nature. The key difference lies in how those mistakes are addressed. A sincere acknowledgement of wrongdoing, coupled with efforts to make amends, can go a long way in rebuilding trust. However, when responses lack transparency or fail to take full responsibility, the damage to one's reputation becomes more difficult to repair. For the Duggars, this scandal adds another layer to their already complex public persona, forcing both the family and their audience to reconsider the line between private struggles and public accountability. Ultimately, This incident offers a valuable lesson about the power of authenticity in shaping public perception. In an era where curated personas dominate social media and reality television, the demand for genuine storytelling has never been greater. The Duggars, like many other public figures, must now grapple with the reality that their audience seeks more than just entertainment. They seek truth. The Duggar family, known for their long-running reality series *19 Kids and Counting*, has remained a household name for over a decade. With their deeply religious values, conservative lifestyle, and large family, they became a cultural phenomenon, capturing both admiration and scrutiny from the public. However, in recent years, the family has faced numerous challenges, including past scandals involving some of the older Duggar siblings. Despite these setbacks, the Duggars have continued to maintain a strong presence in the media, with various family members launching their own ventures and appearing on different platforms. The latest development that has sent shockwaves through both their fans and critics alike is the unexpected pregnancy announcement from Jason Duggar and his wife, Maddie. Unlike previous Duggar pregnancies, which were typically shared with great fanfare and excitement, this news was met with a mix of surprise and speculation. The couple had not publicly discussed their plans for expanding their family, making the sudden revelation all the more unexpected. The announcement came as a surprise to many, particularly given the couple's relatively low profile compared to other Duggar siblings who frequently share updates about their lives on social media. What makes this pregnancy particularly intriguing is the timing and the family's unusual level of secrecy surrounding the details. While the Duggars have historically been open about their personal milestones, there has been an unusual lack of public statements or celebratory posts from the family regarding Jason and Maddie's upcoming child. This silence has only fueled speculation about whether there is more to this story than what has been revealed, leaving fans and media outlets eager to uncover the truth behind the Duggars' latest family news. The announcement of Jason and Maddie Duggar's pregnancy ignited an immediate and intense response across social media and news platforms. Within hours, the story was trending on Twitter, with hashtags like DuggarBaby and Maddie Duggar pregnancy dominating discussions. Fans of the Duggars took to Instagram and TikTok to express excitement, sharing messages of congratulations and prayers for the couple. Many longtime supporters praised the Duggars for continuing their tradition of large family values, with some even speculating about how the newest addition would fit into the already massive Duggar family tree. However, not all reactions were celebratory. Critics of the family, particularly those who have followed past controversies involving the Duggars, were quick to voice skepticism. Some questioned why the couple had not previously mentioned their plans for another child, leading to speculation about whether the pregnancy was unplanned or if there was an effort to keep it under wraps. Others raised concerns about the pressure the Duggars might be placing on their children to follow a specific life path, pointing to the couple's young age and the challenges of raising a child within such a high-profile and structured environment. The news also reignited discussions about the Duggar family's public image and how they handle personal revelations. Some pointed out that previous Duggar pregnancies were announced with great enthusiasm, making the couple's seemingly low-key approach this time around even more puzzling. As rumors and theories spread, the Duggars remained largely silent, fueling further speculation and keeping the story at the forefront of online conversations. Despite the intense public reaction, the Duggar family has been notably reserved in their response to Jason and Maddie's pregnancy announcement. While some family members have offered cautious expressions of support, others have remained entirely silent, fueling speculation about possible underlying tensions or concerns. In a brief statement, Josh Duggar, who is considered one of the more publicly active siblings, expressed excitement for his brother and sister-in-law. Jason and Maddie have always been a strong team, and we're thrilled for them as they prepare to welcome a new little one, he said, keeping his message general and avoiding any direct references to the circumstances surrounding the pregnancy. Jinger Duggar, Jason's sister, was among the few to publicly acknowledge the news on social media. She shared a heartwarming post on Instagram, writing, "So excited for my sweet brother and sister-in-law. Another little soul to love, and welcome into our big family." Her message was met with both supportive comments and probing questions from followers, many of whom wanted to know why more details about the pregnancy had not been shared. Some fans of the Duggars took to defending the couple's privacy, noting that not every family milestone needs to be broadcast publicly. However, the rest of the Duggar siblings have largely remained quiet, with no official statements or social media posts addressing the pregnancy. This silence has led to further speculation about whether the family is deliberately limiting their public response to avoid drawing too much attention to the situation. Some observers have pointed to the family's history of handling sensitive topics behind closed doors, suggesting that they may be taking a similar approach in this case. Meanwhile, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, the patriarch and matriarch, have not made any public comments, reinforcing the idea that the family is choosing to keep the matter private until more information is ready to be disclosed. The Duggar family has never been immune to controversy, and past scandals have inevitably shaped the way the public perceives new developments in their lives. Jason Duggar, in particular, has faced his share of scrutiny over the years. In 2015, he was arrested for shoplifting and drug possession after law enforcement found him in possession of marijuana and drug paraphernalia. The incident was a significant embarrassment for the family, especially given their strong stance against drug use and their commitment to living by strict moral standards. Although Jason later addressed the incident, expressing remorse and claiming he had turned his life around, the event left a lasting mark on his public image. Now, with the sudden pregnancy announcement, some are questioning whether his past struggles could be connected to the family's unusually quiet response. Similarly, Jinger Duggar, Jason's wife, has also faced criticism in the past. In 2018, she and her now husband Austin Forsyth revealed that they had become pregnant before marriage, a revelation that contradicted the family's long-standing emphasis on abstinence until wedlock. While the couple eventually married and received support from their family, the incident sparked widespread debate among fans and critics alike. Some viewed it as a sign of hypocrisy, given the Duggars' vocal advocacy for traditional Christian values. Now, with another unexpected pregnancy announcement, some are drawing comparisons, wondering if the couple is once again deviating from the family's expected norms. These past events have created a pattern in which the Duggars face significant public scrutiny whenever a new personal development arises. The family's tendency to handle such situations privately rather than openly addressing concerns has only fueled speculation, with Jason and Maddie's pregnancy announcement following a similar trajectory, marked by secrecy and a lack of detailed public statements. Many are left questioning whether there is something more the family is not yet ready to reveal. The media has played a pivotal role in shaping the discourse surrounding Jason and Maddie Duggar's pregnancy announcement, with outlets offering a mix of scrutiny and speculation. Major entertainment news platforms, such as Us Weekly and People magazine, quickly picked up the story, emphasizing the couple's unexpected revelation and the family's uncharacteristically muted response. Headlines like Jason and Maddie Duggar's shocking baby news, "Is there something they're hiding?" reflect the sensational tone often adopted by the media when covering high-profile families like the Duggars. These outlets have framed the story as a mystery, pointing to the lack of detailed public statements and the couple's decision to address the news through a single, vague social media post. At the same time, some media voices have attempted to provide a more balanced perspective, highlighting the Duggar family's history of valuing privacy despite their public personas. In interviews and opinion pieces, commentators have noted that the family's reluctance to divulge specifics may simply reflect their desire to protect certain aspects of their lives from public scrutiny. This interpretation has been echoed by segments of the Duggars fan base, who argue that the media's rush to speculate is unwarranted and invasive. However, the broader narrative remains dominated by questions about the couple's motives and circumstances. Speculation has ranged from whether the pregnancy was unplanned to whether the family is attempting to shift focus away from past controversies. By presenting both sides of the story, the media has ensured the topic remains a focal point of discussion, keeping the Duggar family firmly in the spotlight. The ripple effects of Jason and Maddie Duggar's pregnancy announcement are likely to extend far beyond the initial wave of speculation and media coverage. As a family whose public image has been carefully cultivated over the years, the Duggars face the challenge of managing perceptions while maintaining their core values. This latest development, shrouded in secrecy and speculation, could either reinforce their narrative of resilience and faith or amplify existing doubts about their transparency and authenticity. For a family accustomed to being under the microscope, the stakes are high, and the long-term consequences of how they handle this situation will play a critical role in shaping their legacy. The Duggars' ability to weather past controversies suggests they are no strangers to navigating public scrutiny. However, this event introduces a new dynamic, as it centers not on a scandal but on a personal milestone that has been met with mixed reactions. The family's decision to remain largely silent may resonate with some as a demonstration of humility and discretion, but to others, it may appear evasive, potentially eroding trust among their audience. The tension between their public and private lives is on full display, underscoring the challenges of maintaining a cohesive family narrative in the face of relentless media attention. Moreover, the situation highlights the evolving relationship between the Duggar family and their audience. In an era where social media demands constant transparency and engagement, the Duggars' measured approach stands in stark contrast. This divergence may appeal to their loyal base, who view it as a refreshing departure from the performative nature of modern media. Yet, it also risks alienating critics who see it as an unwillingness to engage with the realities of public life. Ultimately, the way the Duggars choose to address, or not address, this moment will serve as a defining chapter in their ongoing story, shaping how they are perceived by both supporters and detractors in the years to come.